The US government has now entered day number 36, making it the longest in history. The previous one was in 2018. We're speaking of a government shutdown here under Trump's first presidency period, which lasted 35 days. President Trump is under pressure and trying to turn the screws on the Democrats to end this government shutdown. He said food aid benefits will only be given when the US government is reopened and not before. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, supports 42 million Americans. Just last week, a US court on Friday ordered the US administration to continue with the SNAP using emergency funds. On Monday, the White House said that it would only send half the usual food stamp payments.
We're complying with the court's order, and we're getting that partial payment out the door as much as we can and as quickly as we can, but it's going to take some time because, again, this is a prorated payment that we're tapping into a contingency fund for. The best way to get those payments out the door is for Democrats to reopen the government. But yes, the president is in constant communication with his friends on Capitol Hill. They know, they call, he answers, he picks up the phone. He's a very transparent president in that way. And as soon as the Democrats pass the clean continuing resolution, President Trump will be here to sign it.
Separately, the Labor Department announced a complete data blackout until the government shutdown ends. So without data, the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's warning that the central bank was driving in the fog would turn into driving in the dark. Market betting platform Polymarket currently predicts that the ongoing US government shutdown will last beyond Thanksgiving and into December 1st. That would mark a 61-day shutdown and nearly twice as long as the previous record and 7.5 times longer than the average. The bets reflect the next big marker for federal workers, payday on the 1st of December. Along with the Pentagon's warning that the donor money will run out by then, analysts say the fallout this time would not just be the longest on record, but also have a deeper economic and human impact. Now, apart from SNAP, the shutdown is also hitting multiple other fronts. Programs like WIC, which support new mothers and infants, are on the brink. Head Start centers serving 65,000 children have been shut over the weekend. The ongoing shutdown is crippling public services nationwide. Air travel is also being disrupted, with long delays at JFK, Newark and LaGuardia airports due to short-staffed control towers. More than 3.2 million airline passengers have had disruptions or cancellations since this shutdown began on the 1st of October. This figure might rise to more than 10 million if the closure continues through Thanksgiving. Taxpayer services and national parks are among the government functions feeling the strain. Some agencies have implemented a sort of rolling blackout of services to conserve funds and respond only to emergencies. Over 2 million federal workers lost their paychecks last week. And while troops got their paychecks on Friday, the Pentagon says funds could dry up by mid-November. U.S. Transport Secretary Sean Duffy has issued a stark warning: if this shutdown stretches one more week, America's skies will be gridlocked. He says the current staff shortages at air traffic control and TSA will turn into airport chaos with long lines, mass delays and parts of U.S. airspace even forced to close. He directly blamed Democrats for not moving to resolve funding.